Hey everyone, it is Skyla. Welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing? I hope you are doing very well. It is day 17 of 31 days of top 10 list. Excuse my head. I've not long come out the shower, so I've just put only treatments in my head. So that's why my hair is all nice. So, it smells a bit buttery, but it's a good smell, so yeah. So, today's list is top 10 of my favourite horror villains. Ooh, this is going to be a bit of a tricky list, isn't it? But I said there's going to be some good ones here, so yeah. But remember, my list, my opinion, your list could be different from mine. As we saw from yesterday's, Simon's list is something different to what I would put most. But it was still fun to read out his list, which I'm glad you guys enjoyed. And he has had an amazing birthday, so, because I spoil him lots and lots and lots. He's getting another surprise from me tonight. He doesn't know what it is yet. But anyway, let's get into this list. I'm kind of in a bit of a hurry, so I have to do this list, get ready, and go and get this surprise for him. So, it's top 10 of my favourite horror villains. So, starting at number 10, from 2009, the movie is The Loved Ones. The horror villain is Lola Stone. Yes, that girl, evil girl, that wanted somebody to take her to prom. He declined, and she just turned out to be a little bit of a biatch. A little bit of a bee, yeah. Oh, you gotta watch it. I will say it's one of the best Australian movies that I've watched. Even though it's disturbing, it's bloody well brutal. So yeah, number 9, 2002, Queen of the Damned. The horror villain is Akasha, played by the amazing, late, great fucking Aaliyah. And yeah, I've come up with some fucking weird story about how Aaliyah died in that car crash and who was behind it. So yeah, so there's some weird things coming in this brain, especially about that. Yeah, because Aaliyah didn't deserve to be in that car crash. That plane crash, not car crash, plane crash. But anyway, let's go on to Akasha. Yeah, Akasha is one of you. She's a vampire, and she is one of the most beautiful evil vampires I've ever seen in my life. The outfit she wore is it just about covered her top half, and the skirt bit just about covered her bottom half, even though it was long. But yeah, and it was, I would say it had quite some gore in it for a mainstream movie that came out in 2002. I think this was how do you say it? Pre-started the whole of like the goreness from the 2000s, this movie, because the amount of gore that was in it. And then when you've seen Hostel, then that's got to be a lot to be desired. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not comparing Hostel to Queen of the Damned, because there's no comparison, because Queen of the Damned for me is much better. So anyway, number 8, 1960. Oh, we're going way back. Movie is Black Sunday. The horror villain is Princess Aja Vajja. I don't know, I butchered that wrong. The first name's ASA, the last name is VAJDA. Yeah. She was a princess, but she ended up being a witch. So yes, Mario Bava's, yeah, Mario Bava done this movie. Absolute classic. If you're not into Mario Bava movies, this is something that's a little bit different to a giallo, but it's got Bava's magic to it. So yeah, and I'm sure, very very sure that Mario Bava did direct Black Sunday. If anybody wants to argue with me at the bottom that Mario Bava did not direct Black Sunday, you can put it on the screen. I don't care, but I am near enough sure Mario Bava directed Black Sunday. Number 7, 1988, Hellbound Hellraiser 2. Of course, I am on about Julie, who, if you remember Julie from the first, she brings people back to get Uncle Frank back to life. And then she goes to the Cenobites, and then she gets resurrected in the second movie, which is Hellbound Hellraiser 2. Which for me, I actually like this sequel. A lot of sequels are like hit and miss, but I loved Hellbound Hellraiser 2. So number 6, 2012, the movie American Mary, directed by the Soska sisters. And I'm on about Mary Mason, who is played by Catherine Isabel. Yeah. She said that she's always wanted to play something like this, and the Soska sisters gave her that chance. So yes, so she's always thankful to the Soska sisters for letting her play this character. So obviously she's a medical student, and she's, how do I say it, struggling a little bit, and then she goes into the underground world of like body modification, body arts, surgeries and stuff like that. And let's just say somebody has arms off and legs off. And there's a little bit of gore, but not too much gore. And I really, really enjoyed this movie for what it was. It's like it's got a little bit of artiste to it. So, 5, we're halfway there. 1999, the movie Audition, directed by that evil genius of a fucking director. It's gotta be Takashi Miike. Yep, he's on my list, and it's Asami Yamazaki, played by Iki Shina. Yeah, very early Iki Shina. Wow, just gonna say something to you. I don't know whether it's a piano wire or a cello wire, and she's near enough right at the end. That's all I'm gonna give you. Spoiler. Number 4. This movie was mentioned on yesterday's list. 1979. Nosferatu the Vampire. The villain, Count Orlok himself, Mr. Dracula. Count Orlok. Wow. Klaus Kinski. Mwah. Chef's kiss. To me, he's the better of the Nosferatus. As I said in yesterday's list, I'm waiting for who is playing Nosferatu and see if he can topple Klaus Kinski. We don't know. We have to wait till it comes out. Hopefully I will get an early streaming of it like I did with Beetlejuice. Yeah. So hopefully I will be getting an early streaming of Nosferatu the Vampire. Yep. And I can get to watch it and give a review for you guys. So number 3, I will get a lashing for this, but I don't care because it's my list. 1985, Howling 2, Your Sister is a Werewolf. Of course you know I am on about Sturber. Oh, what's her name? Danning. Her list is, her name is here. Her name is here because I remember putting her name down. Sybil Danning. I knew it was Danning. I was trying to go Danning. Yeah. Sybil Danning played Sturber from Howling 2, Your Sister Is a Werewolf. Oh my god, she played the part of Sturber. Oh my god, immensely. And hopefully if Jen's better, I need to see Jen's costume for this one time. Hopefully when she's better. Because she said that she wants to get dressed up as Sturber. So it would be a treat for me. I love Sturber. When I saw it, and that punky style fucking music played the part so well. And yes, Christopher Lee is a good guy in this movie, which is a shock for you all. Yeah. So number 2, 1979 movie Phantasm. This has got to be one of my all-time great. This is literally on the Mount Rushmore of my horror villains of all time. If I was doing a Mount Rushmore of horror villains, this person would be on it, as well as my number 1. Played by the amazing late great Angus Scrimm, tall man. His presence in that movie is chef's kiss, and he goes, boy. I done it, yes, boy. And it's like so amazing. And the music, Don Cascarelli. Yes, I got it this time around. Don Cascarelli. Done the, like, oh my god. That music is amazing. And he's also directed it as well. So, number 1. Top of the shop. It's only Sprite, by the way, if you're wondering. It's not vodka, I don't do vodka. I'm not Russian. So, number 1, top of the shop, 2013. I talk about this movie like nobody's bloody well business. The movie No One Lives, as I said, Mount Rushmore of horror villains. This person will be on it. Character's name Driver, played by the amazing Luke Evans. Holy shit! Yes. Especially, I will just say, the kills he does in this movie, especially the last one, which I've also talked about, and he just jams that file into Kyle's neck and goes, no one lives, and just walked out. He walked out as Emma walked in to the hospital. She kind of sees him and just turns her head, but he just walks off like nobody's business. Now, that is what you call not just a twist ending, but a fucking well thought out ending. Yeah. Ryuhei Kitamura is the director of this masterpiece, and he is Japanese, by the way. So yeah, for a Japanese director to come up with this chef's kiss, as phenomenal. And that's why it will always remain as one of my favourite movies, horror movies of all time, and that's why Driver will be on the Mount Rushmore of my favourite horror villains, or like men in horror, because I have one for men and one for women. So let's get back into the list. 2009, Lost Ones, Lola Stone, 10. 2002, Queen of the Damned, Akasha, 9. 1960, Black Sunday, Princess Aja Vadja. I know I butchered that. Number 8. Hellbound, Hellraiser 2, 1998, Julie, 7. 2012, American Mary, Mary Mason, number 6. 1999, Audition, Asami Yamazaki, number 5. 4. 1979, Nosferatu the Vampire, Count Orlok, from number 4. 1985, Howling 2, Your Sister Is a Werewolf, Sturber, number 3. 1979 Phantasm Tourman number 2. 2013 No One Lives Driver is my number 1. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Oh boy. So let's give you the clue. Oh, it's a decade, and it's my favourite from a certain decade. Oh, favourites. You're gonna really like this one. Oh, got a lot to talk about tomorrow. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Turn that notification bell on. You will get a brand new video from me tomorrow night. So stay gaudy, have unpleasant dreams, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Ciao, ciao.